All right, welcome back to another beta video. Today we've got kind of a short drive. My family and I went out to Iowa this past weekend, which if you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me at Eric_Lutz on Twitter. I posted all of the stats and everything there in reference to like how our trip went. I was gonna video it, but I'm just not honestly really loving this setup that I have, so still working on modifying that. I've got some things in the works, so hopefully shortly we'll have a better solution here, because I know this isn't great. But if you're watching, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna run out to a car wash location just to get the car washed. To all the Tesla fans who hate me for using a brushed car wash, I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. So here we go. We are in my garage right now, if you can't tell from the mess. I'm gonna try putting it into beta here, and again, we're on full self-driving beta 12.3. And just at the top of the video, just a little context on me. I have previously worked for Tesla. I've had beta since October of 2020. So a lot of miles on beta, and we have a 2021 Tesla Model Y long range with hardware 3.2 computer. So here we go, into beta in the garage, and let's see what happens. Oh, right away we're going out. Okay. As you can see, the windshield screen isn't exactly the cleanest thing in the world, so I'm gonna go get a car wash and clean that up. So out of the driveway, nice right-hand turn. The car wash I picked is in Carmel, Indiana. I technically live in Indianapolis proper, which is kind of on the, but I'm like, I don't know, it says 7 miles away. It's honestly, I'm surprised it's saying that it's that far away, but about 15 minutes away. There is two actually that are closer, like within 5 minutes, but I like taking the car through the roundabouts to see how it'll do. And if I go to the other two that are kind of around here, we don't have any roundabouts, which it's fun watching it drive just even on regular streets, but I think roundabouts are kind of where it really shows off, and it really stress tests it. So again, here on an unmarked roads, doing a good job staying to the right hand side. Like to see that up to a 4-way. We should see if the car decides we're next. Nope, it's gonna let the Honda go. All right, and left. Little hesitant there when it started to come out. Not sure what that was all about. I'll be curious to see, because on the drive home last night from Iowa, like many people, I was getting the windshield wipers. It was a clear and sunny day, no rain or of any kind, just constant windshield wipers. So I am willing to bet there is some type of dead bugs partially blocking the camera, maybe, because I've had it do a couple weird things, most specifically with like just running windshield wipers, which it would be nice if they would just put a sensor on there. I understand that theoretically you should be able to handle it with vision only, and I honestly don't even disagree with that, but the experience for the end user is so poor until they get that sorted. It kind of feels like it should be just use a sensor. I know everyone's gonna say, well, adds complexity and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, I get it. You're right, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't use it, in my opinion. So again, we have the car deciding speed limits, and I've probably got 1,000 miles on 12.3 now, or close to it, I would guess. And I will say, I do think it's a little, after getting a lot of miles under my belt, I do think it's a little bit too conservative. But it really is such a fine line to walk. So we'll see. Like right now, this is technically I think it's a 35 and we're doing like 32. So not bad. It's nitpicking, but you know, everyday drivers are gonna, on this road specifically, run between 35 and 40. So I would like to see it kind of a little bit quicker than that, but I'm probably nitpicking, and at the end of the day, you know, we're talking less than a minute in actual drive time added just by the vehicle being a little bit more cautious, so probably not really worth it. But you also don't like to be a pain in the butt to the people around you that are driving also. So here we go, double turn lane. We're going to be going left onto 82nd off of Dean Road. This light feels longer than normal. Here we go. Well, that was interesting. That RAV4 that is kind of on the left there, she kind of made a move to the right-hand lane there, like mid-turn. Car did a good job not overreacting to it. I don't know if her hand slipped off the wheel or what. It wasn't like I'm coming into your lane, but it was definitely like the car got very close to the center lane, if not crossing it mid-turn. So here we go, 40 mile an hour zone, and we're doing 40. Should be moving over to the right-hand lane fairly quickly because we got a quick right. There we go. Very good. So in about 1/10 of a mile here up at the next traffic light, if you can see it off in the distance, we'll be making a right-hand turn onto Keystone Ave. And then we'll have to get into the left lane. The route I picked, there's a couple ways you can go, but the route I picked is basically we're going to go up to 116th maybe, I think. Oh no, I have us getting off on 106th, just because then we get an additional roundabout if we do it that way. So we'll see how we do here. All right, green light on the turn. Shouldn't get any braking. Here we go. Back there it used to kind of, even though we would have the green light, it would still kind of check up a little bit. Slow down. Okay, car on the shoulder with flashers. Good job, just moving right around it. Didn't freak out. All right, so here I would kind of like it to pick up the pace, and it is. Okay, cool. Good deal. And now we're changing to a 45 mile an hour zone. Again, the car is choosing the speed. We are 50 miles an hour, 51. Back down to 50. So wow, look at this guy crossing over 3 lanes of traffic, crossing into the lane to get onto the highway. Oh man. Heaven forbid you had to go up a turn and spin around. So yeah, here we go, 45-mile-an-hour zone. We're actually going, we were doing 51, and then the car kind of slowed down when it saw that other car doing some goofy stuff there, changing lanes. And now we're down to 45 as well. So I would like to see it kind of be more up around 50, but just like I previously said, it's, at the end of the day, it's really, we're talking about less than a minute of added time. But so here, this lane we're in, it does end, or turns into a exit only lane, I'm pretty sure. Which actually, because I have it's getting off on 106th, this may be our exit lane, now that I'm thinking about this. I believe, yes it is. So the car's not moving over because that is actually what I'm telling it to do. So this is interesting. I think I'm having some car computer issues or something. I'm gonna pull this off real quick just so you can see. But the visualizations, oh, it just popped back up. But the visualizations were gone for a second. Like completely, I don't know if the car computer just reset or what, but I have had it do that before. And full disclosure, this car computer was replaced. I actually reset the trip when it got replaced. It was replaced under warranty. I don't know, maybe it was 6 months ago. Hold on, I can check. Let me just make sure we get through this roundabout okay. So entering the roundabout, a little bit slow, but not bad. And again, I don't know if this technically might not be a roundabout. This is one of those figure 8 looking deals, whatever you want to call it. I should probably look up the proper term for it, but so this is 106th in Indianapolis, or Carmel area, headed towards Westfield Boulevard, and then we will go first exit in the roundabout and head north. But yeah, so the car computer was replaced once already under warranty, and that was at, let's see, that was 11,463 miles ago. So, but aside from that, I've had no issues with the car. You know, just regular routine maintenance stuff, tires and air filters. I probably change air filters more than most people, just with my background being in the service side. Like I literally probably change them. It's almost seasonally. It's almost like after, I'll change it going into summer, and then maybe every 8-9 months I change them typically. That's probably a little overkill, but they're cheap, they're quick to change, and to me it just makes a difference. And the smell that it puts off is just so bad if you don't. It's just worth the extra $35-$40 to swap out the filters. So here we go, right onto Westfield Boulevard. I don't know why, but I thought that was a roundabout. It is clearly not. So picking this route really didn't add a roundabout at all. So in 0.2 miles we will come up to a roundabout. So the car's actually doing something interesting here. It's got us going up and past. Why isn't it? It doesn't want to make a left-hand turn into the car wash. So the options here would be after this roundabout. Good job. Touched the brakes when it saw that 4Runner in there, and then kind of didn't stop. It started to go again. Yeah, so basically, I'm not sure why, it's basically got the car going. So we're gonna come up to a roundabout, we'll proceed straight through that one, so second exit roundabout. And then we'll come up to another roundabout, and what most people do here is we would go the full length of the roundabout, all the way around in reverse direction, because we're going to be passing Crew. So we're gonna wanna go up fully around the roundabout and then come back basically on the opposite side of the road, and then make a right-hand turn into Crew. The car has decided that we need to go third exit all the way down to a traffic light, U-turn, and then come all the way back. So not great route planning there. I guess I'll just let it do its thing just for the sake of seeing it, but definitely not the most efficient way to go about it. Good job by the car there. That was kind of a busy roundabout. Didn't get too caught up here. Okay, so I'll go through another roundabout here, and then yet another one, another couple 100 feet up. This one's got a little speed hump. Right on through, no drama. So up here on the left is where Crew Carwash is. You can see right, I'll wait until it comes into camera view here. So right up on the left, so we're in on a divided highway, if you'd like to call it a highway, divided road, right there on the left. That's where we want. So we're coming into a roundabout. What most people do is they'll just completely reverse course on this roundabout and come back this way and make a right-hand turn into Crew. The car has decided to go third exit and then up to a traffic light and a U-turn maybe? Let me see. Yeah. So we'll see. We're just gonna let it do its thing. And go from there. So the other, you could also turn left immediately right here to get into Crew. Oh, the car's signaling to go left. The car's going left into a parking lot. This is interesting, even though the nav, let's see if I can, the nav is showing to go up a little bit before it makes its turn. The car's making a U-turn right now. Okay. And autopilot navigation is complete. Please press accelerator to resume. I'm just gonna, we're in an abandoned parking lot right now. I'm just gonna let the car do its thing and see what happens. So we're just kind of rolling through an abandoned parking lot here. Would be pretty cool if the car just decided to, I mean, there's plenty of room, as you can see, to flip around and come back out. So Crew is actually right there on our left. I don't think it's in camera there. The car, you could tell the car is actually trying to figure it out. This is kind of funny, but there's a big brick wall there. So that building right there up on top of that brick wall is Crew. That's the car wash. And the car's pointing itself to there. It knows that's where we want to go. But we've run into a wall. Not literally yet, but figuratively. So we're navigating around the parking lot, very unsure. Okay, and now there's a gate right here. This is funny. Okay, so the car is again telling me that navigation's complete and we're stopped. Press accelerator to resume. I'm gonna tap the accelerator, see what happens. All right, we're going. There is a gate up here. Am I gonna have to stop, or will the car stop? The car stops for the gate. Yeah, we're stuck in here. So I'm gonna come out of autopilot. Dang, that would have been cool if it was smart enough to flip around in the parking lot, but I'm sure it'll get there, but not quite yet. I'm gonna flip around and point us going the opposite direction and see if it can work itself out. All right, back into autopilot. I'm gonna give the pedal a nudge just to put us in motion. Here we go. So go right. Nope, we're going straight. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Back into autopilot. coming to a stop. Oh gosh, it must have hit autopilot too much. Funny. Some cowbell. So it does look like it's doing it now, but I did have to disengage it. Oh, now we're going right again. No, go left. There you go. Go left. No, you're doing it. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to give up. All right. Well, that's our trip to Crew Carwash. I'm going to go ahead and it got us close, but not all the way there. So I am going to go ahead and get our car washed, and I'll get this up on YouTube. And if you're watching, thanks for watching, and subscribe. And I think hopefully by the next video or the video after that, I'll have a much better solution for video recording. And actually, this upcoming Saturday, myself and a friend, Chris Hilbert, or Hilby on Twitter, are going to take a ride down with our sons to the Rivian factory in Normal, Illinois for an R2 event. So if you want to see that road trip and probably some R2 footage, subscribe, and I'm going to have that up as well. And thanks for watching.